Welcome to Messy Monday. This morning, my husband and I had a very important appointment, so I couldn't be with you, but I took about 15 minutes to clean a few things in the kitchen that I desperately needed to clean, and the coffee pot was one of them. Now, I have what they call a percolator, but even if you have a coffee maker, a percolator, whatever type, you can use vinegar, and I poured half a pot of vinegar in this, turned it on or plugged it in. That's what you do with the percolator, and let that run through. And once that was through, I filled it up all the way to the top, leaving the vinegar in, put water in it, and I'm going to let it run through again. And while that was running, I'm multitasking. I grabbed my toaster and I knew I needed to do this because I haven't done it in quite a while, so don't judge me. I pulled the little tray out from under my toaster. Yes, it's bad. I make a piece of toast just about every morning with my egg, but I pulled that tray out and I washed it with some Dawn dish detergent and rinsed it and dried it really well. Stuck it back in there. And so this is just a reminder to those of you who have a toaster. You might want to pull that tray out every once in a while and clean it. I try to, but like I said, it's been a while. Then I just give the outside of it a good cleaning with just some soapy water and dried it off. Back to our coffee pot. I've run that vinegar through this twice, and once I'm done running the vinegar through it, I will go ahead and pour it completely out of the pot. I washed the coffee pot and all its components with just some Dawn dish detergent, and because mine is stainless steel, I use my scrubber for this. And as you can see, the vinegar does the trick. Look how shiny. I have always cleaned my coffee pot this way, and I do clean my coffee pot on a regular basis with just soap and water, but I run vinegar through it probably about once a month, maybe once every couple of months or so. Once I've thoroughly washed the coffee pot, I will run some water in it as full as I can get it, and then I will put 1 scoop of coffee in it and run that through just to get that vinegar, any kind of vinegar taste out of there. Now, this is not a manual on how to clean your coffee pot. This is just how I do it. Actually, this is how I've always done it. Let's clean another appliance that we sometimes forget to clean. Let's clean that can opener. We just get in a hurry. I know I do. Mine comes apart. I don't know if yours does, but this, when you open a can, it splashes and gets around the can opener, and it can be quite disgusting. So I just clean mine with some Dawn dish detergent and a toothbrush, and this works perfect. Sometimes I even use the toothbrush on the can opener itself. You just want to make sure you dry this thoroughly before you use it and plug it back in. I can't tell you how happy it made me to clean these things. I have been kind of neglecting them, so I've just been super busy. And then once I'm through with all that this morning, I just was on a roll. I had about 15 minutes to do this, and I cleaned my sink. Now, I like to use Kaboom. It is a bathroom cleaner, but I like to use it on my sink. In fact, anytime I have meat in my kitchen, I use this. It is 99.9% effective in killing viruses and bacteria, and I like that in this product. And I believe it's peroxide based. It does not bother my lungs. It's not a strong product for me. Now, it might be for you. I even use this on my countertops. I would say that I use this on a daily basis, but I'm going to deep clean my kitchen sink while I'm waiting on that coffee to run through the coffee percolator. I like to use a toothbrush on the sink as well. I tell you, a toothbrush comes in handy in the kitchen, and I do have these strainers that go in my drain, and I like to use this Kaboom on that as well. And when I'm finished with the Kaboom, I will use Dawn dish detergent and wash my sinks and rinse them very thoroughly. Oh, and by the way, I don't always buy Dawn. I buy the off-brand. It works just as good. Then once my coffee was done, I went ahead and I washed that coffee pot again. It really is amazing what you can accomplish in 15 or 20 minutes.